This is a brand new Claude conversation and it knows everything I said last week to ChatGPT. So now I don't have to go copy and pasting from one to the other or trying to find old threads. It's all saved in my Unibase memory. And that single memory works across all of the AI applications that I use. And in today's video, I'm going to show how you can set it up completely for free with a simple click. But first, thanks to Unibase for sponsoring this video. It is actually such a cool tool. So let me show you how to download it, and then I'll show you three things. We're going to import the memory, we're going to organize it, and then send a useful part to another AI to show you this in action. But first, if you're using AI for everything and you're only using one AI, this might not sound like a big deal to you, but for someone like me who has a subscription to multiple AIs, you context switch and have different chats in different ones so much that it like completely melts your brain and you lose so much efficiency and so much knowledge. And the normal solution was that you would have to go and search this up and you'd have to scroll through and figure out which ones to try and pull over. And of course, that's not really memory. That's just your history, and then I have to be the integration layer. So the test for Unibase here isn't whether it can save a chat, because even Chrome bookmarks can save things. The test is whether it can find the right context layer and make it useful somewhere else. So let me show you it just kind of in action here, and then I'll show you how you can actually set this up. Literally, it's a simple Chrome extension. So we have Unibase here, and it just has all your chats in here. And it's that simple. And you can just use these and actually pass them directly into here, or you can pass multiple. So for example here, if we just copy this one, I can then bring it over, and now this Claude chat has the context of this here. To actually like get this set up, all you have to do, right, is go to unibase.com, click on try memory, click on add to Chrome, and then here you just add to Chrome. That's it. That's it. And now you can just go to your chats, and down the bottom here, you can see we have this import to memory. So what we can do is sync the last 24 hours, the last 7 days, or the last 14 days to this Unibase memory. Or if you open up a specific chat, you can then import this specific chat to memory. Now from here, if you want to go and see your memory that's been saved or synced, simply open up the Unibase bookmark, and here you can see everything that has been synced so far. And you can also see whether it's from Claude or ChatGPT. And if we click into any of these here, you can then see that it actually has the entire chat back and forth in here. And it's not just chats, because this is a Unibase unified memory system, you could open up anything. So like the Unibase page here, and you can right click and save this page to the Unibase memory. You can see here that's from the web, or you can even just highlight a section you want to remember and then just save that section to Unibase memory. And it's not just Claude. If we head on over to ChatGPT here, you can also import to memory in the exact same way. And boom, there we go, that's in memory too. So now that we have the memory in here, let's actually make it retrievable. So we want to manage these memories. So if we head on over to the extension again, up the top, you can actually see we have a search memory and we have an ask. So we can actually semantic search across our chats. Now inside here, you could ask whatever you want to go and find the right stuff. But first, I think before we try to search like that, let's figure out how we can try to organize it so it's not just a bunch of chats. So you can see here that it automatically has like ChatGPT or Claude. But these other hashtags, you can assign them to the chats. Now don't worry, you don't have to do it. You could come to one, say, vegan wedding cake recipes, because I'm getting married soon. This was my partner's chat, not mine. But in any case, you can come here and you can go and get some suggested ones. So it downloads a local AI, which then runs to suggest some hashtags. So hashtag baking, for example. And you could even add some other ones yourself, like wedding. And so now if we head on out of here, we can then come and look at the hashtags. We can find baking, and boom, there it is. Also wedding and vegan. And this might be one that we want to come back to, so we can actually click into it and we can star this one specifically. So now if we head on out, we can find this under our starred chats or our starred memory pages. So now let me show you how to get these chats out and actually used in ChatGPT or in Claude or wherever you are. So there's a couple of ways. If we open up one, for example, this lovable versus emergent comparison, inside here we can either copy to clipboard and then we could come say and paste that in, but that's a bit of a nightmare. Instead of doing that, if we just want it directly in the chat, we can just click send, which is this here, and it'll just open it up inside the current chat, just like that. Or if you only want some of this, so say maybe I just want the last message, I could just simply pick the parts that I need, select this one, and then we could either star this or just send it directly over to here as well. And if we just want one portion, we can go here to the pick the parts that we need, select on this one, star it if you want, or we could click on it and send, and it'll send it directly here into the chat again. And a quick side note, if you actually want to go and find where this was at its original message, that's stored too. So you can just go straight back to where you got this chat. It's so good. And if you don't know which one you want to add in, you can simply go to ask here. You can just say it from here, vegan cake recipe. And then it will go and it will search across your chats and bring back the relevant one here, which there you go, vegan wedding cake recipe, 89% match, bam, and there we go. And of course we can just send this directly into the chat. And of course, a solid example that I've been using it for today is for YouTube mid-roll pricing. We have a channel that we've been working on and we're at the point we're going to monetize it. But like ChatGPT and Claude will give you different examples and different pricing structures. So sometimes I'll copy and paste from one to the other to try to get a gauge for what's a real price. Because ChatGPT and the app online can actually be a bit dodgy. So here you can simply open this up here, YouTube mid-roll pricing. And so this is from Claude. And I can just use this in the current chat, go up to the top and just say, what do you think? And send that in. And so now this can critically evaluate this AI response, which then once I'm done, I can just click import to memory down here, and then I can go over to Claude, open it up here, and then we'll have the new chat up at the top, which we could then just send directly in here and then ask it to review it again. So it has this ability to like not only go back to find old chats, but to just work easily between two AIs without doing loads of copy and paste. Now on the privacy and ownership side of things, because I know you'll be thinking, but won't they have access now to all of my chats? Well, absolutely no. According to Unibase's current privacy policy, the conversation content and saved pages are stored in your browser's storage. And sync is off by default, but if you do turn it on, the content is still encrypted on your device. And so the storage layer receives the encrypted data, not your readable conversations and pages. That optional encrypted backup is stored through Membase, Unibase's decentralized storage layer. Ask, the semantic search, and AI tagging, they all run in the browser. That's why it was downloading when I started trying to tag. So the only thing that's getting exposed is the prompt or web page that you're sending as a prompt to the other chat. So for example, when we save Claude's page and then we open that up inside ChatGPT as context, that's the only time that it's readable is to ChatGPT if you send the prompt. So if you've watched this far, it's probably for you. And there's no reason to not start. It's all on device, nothing's getting exposed, and it just makes your life easier when you're trying to jump between these frontier models. And if you want to try Unibase Memory, the invitation link will be in the description below and in the pinned comment. Thanks to Unibase again for sponsoring this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.